Not guilty. The verdict on the charge of civil rights intimidation against a former East Tennessee State University student. His name, Tristan Rettke. He was charged after this happened. Investigators said he wore a gorilla mask and dangled a banana on a rope in front of a Black Lives Matter rally on the campus of ETSU back in 2016. Blake Lipton was inside the courtroom today in Jonesboro as the verdict was announced. Blake, Rettke was acquitted of the civil rights intimidation charges, but he was found guilty on another charge.
Josh, that's right. He was found guilty on one account of disrupting a meeting. Now, the jury is recommending that he pay a $500 fine. This after 2 days of emotional testimony here at the courthouse.
The charge of guilty or not guilty of civil rights intimidation free from exercise, how did the jury find the defendant?
Not guilty.
Tristan Rettke found not guilty on 2 counts of civil rights intimidation and 2 counts of disorderly conduct Wednesday. He was recommended to pay a $500 fine by the jury after being found guilty of 1 count of disrupting a meeting.
The fact that the civil rights intimidation counts were dismissed is a vindication for the First Amendment.
Throughout the trial, Rettke's attorney, Patrick Denton, tried to make the case that Rettke's actions caused no fear in any of the Black Lives Matter rally participants.
It was pretty clear that they didn't fit the conduct out there that day.
I still feel at this point that it clearly fits within the statute of civil rights intimidation.
On Tuesday, 7 witnesses testified, 6 of them with some connection to the Black Lives Matter rally. Taking the stand was Trevor King, who met us outside the courtroom following the verdict.
It reopened up everything for us, seeing the mass, seeing the news, seeing the sack. It was a lot. We really were just trying to show him that we weren't what he wanted us to be. Nobody attacked him, nobody did anything, so we did what we were supposed to do and remain peaceful.
The defense will discuss the possibility to appeal the 1 guilty charge. The prosecution still had some takeaways.
I'd like to think something positive came out of this, and that is going forward that people will understand that this type of behavior is not going to be tolerated.
He had an opinion out there the same way that they had opinions, and I'm not going to take up for the substance of it, but he had a right to voice his message.
Tristan Rettke will be sentenced on August 14th at 1:30 p.m. Reporting from the Washington County Courthouse, Blake Lipton, News Channel 11.